Okay, this is called Why I Stay Away from Doctors by Dr. Sunil Dand. And what he is saying, guys, is that he's not the only doctor. There's thousands, millions of doctors who don't play this game. They know how toxic it is. The only reason they continue playing this game is for social status, ego, and money.
Hi everyone, Dr. Sunil Dand, medical doctor. Welcome to another video. Those of you who watch my videos know my own views on the utter shambles that our healthcare system is. In lots of different countries, not simply the United States and the United Kingdom, healthcare systems are falling apart absolutely everywhere, with similar complaints and issues.
And I highly suggest that you guys watch the rest of this video. I'm only going to play a little bit and read the comments below. But, you know, for you useful idiots out there and you brainwashed zombies that love your fucking doctors, even the doctors don't know. Even the doctors know that the doctors are toxic.
And I'm going to tell you something, not just as a doctor. I want to talk now as a human being.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you for talking. A doctor who's going to talk like a human being. Let's see.
Tell you that I do everything possible to avoid healthcare interactions. That may seem strange for a doctor to say, but honestly, I do everything possible to avoid healthcare interactions, particularly in the United States, the country that I'm in. I do not trust the system. I do not want to be plugged into the system, and I think large segments of the system are a complete and utter scam.
So you guys think he's crazy? You guys think he's stupid? You guys think he has problems? Did you hear what he just said? Here, let me play it again. This is a doctor. And there's millions of them just like him that think and know that this shit is fucked up just like him.
Healthcare interactions, particularly in the United States, the country that I'm in. I do not trust the system. I do not want to be plugged into the system, and I think large segments of the system are a complete and utter scam to make money. So I do my best to stay well away from any healthcare interaction whatsoever, unless I absolutely need it. And I can tell you this, I've had great insurance for many years, and technically everybody is supposed to register with a primary care doctor and have yearly physicals. It's all covered.
Yeah, right.
But it would all be free. Yearly lab work, etc., visiting the doctor, going over things, but I got zero interest in doing that. I don't even use those benefits. I never have. And I accept that I've got unique knowledge as a physician. Everybody is not in the position I am in, and everybody should know when they should seek help. But I'm talking now as a human being. I genuinely don't want any interaction with our healthcare system.
This guy is completely lucid. You can tell he's intelligent. And he is telling you right to your dumb faces that even he will not go to he stays away. Why? Because he said it's a scam for money. He said it is a scam for money to keep you sick.
We absolutely suck at chronic diseases, at prevention, etc., taking care of patients as a whole. We don't do that. One thing we are good at, however, is fixing acute emergencies quickly, and I'm proud to be a part of that in my hospital work. Of course, if anyone has an emergency, they need help. If they have a broken bone, if they have an accident, if they have overwhelming sepsis, infection, heart failure, strokes, etc., of course you need to seek.
And again, why would you have heart failure, strokes, all that shit? Because of the stress, because of the bad environment, because of the toxic food, because of the toxic information, your superfluous information we take in every day, because of the stress of money, because of working.
Medical attention. But everything else in terms of chronic, ongoing outpatient management is really something that we have to ask a lot of questions about, because we do an absolutely terrible job. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, when it comes to primary care, a lot of my best friends are primary care doctors, GPs, internists, family practice doctors. They're good people, but they know themselves that they work in an absolutely terrible system.
You hear that? They're good people, but they know they work in an absolutely terrible system. I don't understand why all these fucking doctors don't. I mean, it's unbelievable. The reason they don't all get together and this shit just keeps on going is for social status, for egos, for social status, for money. That's the only reason why. How are you going to? I don't understand how you can, against your better judgment, sit there and work in an industry that you know is killing people.
They are stuck in a horrible system.
You know why? Because that's why. Because people just say, oh, just the way it is. Well, what am I gonna do? Well, I gotta pay the bills. It's that stupid shit, guys. It's slave think. We are not human. We are not human towards each other.
And that is what happens when an entire profession, the medical profession, sells itself out to big business and big government. So in many ways, the medical exactly what it deserves.
You see what he just said? It's common. The doctors know this, guys. They have sold out. They have sold out. It's all about money. It's all about keeping you sick. It's all about keeping you on the hamster wheel. They are not trying. The whole medical industry, the whole food, nutrition, all this shit, psychiatry. It is an industry for commerce, to make money, not to help you, not to fucking fix anything, not to cure anything.
And I feel especially sorry in the United States when I see these new graduates, hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. They are crushed in debt. They're basically...
See how they do it? They make them go get these degrees, hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and then how they get into the system, they know it's wrong, but they can't stop because they're wage slaves. They are wage slaves. Guys, we are all slaves. Look, these guys make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. They are still slaves. Slavery doesn't end. If you are in a monetary system, slavery never ends unless you're the one at the very fucking top.
In a state of servitude. They're not going to stand up to the system or ask questions of authorities. They will simply put their heads down because they are crushed in debt and need to do their job. So It's really an awful situation all around.
And that's how the whole thing, that's how all of these systems keep going. Because of people are so crushed by their debt. And what do they use? They use shame and guilt. Shame and guilt.
But let me tell you what I think would happen if Sunil Dand, not Dr. Sunil Dand, if I as a human finally decided that yes, I want to use my healthcare benefits, I'll have a yearly physical, I'll go to a routine primary care doctor. Here is what I think would happen. Firstly, it's almost impossible in many parts of the country to even find a primary care doctor. So assuming I found one, it might take a long time to get an appointment. I would go there, that doctor would look very stressed. Again, no fault of the doctor, they are overwhelmed with bureaucracy. That doctor, for the same reasons, would be glued to their computer screen. They would keep turning around, clicking boxes, asking me in a robotic way.
Sound familiar? Sound familiar? And they pay these guys. All these guys are doing, like he said, is just on their computer clicking boxes. You are just another number. He needs to get you out of there as quickly as possible, get that next customer in there and fucking do it all day long. They are stressed out. They don't want to be doing this. But they have to. And they don't have to. They choose to. Because of why? Because they are a slave thing. Because they are a slave to their ego. Because they are a slave to the program. Because they are a slave to the fucking mindset.
All of the questions, barely making eye contact with me. Going through everything, what we call cookbook medicine. Protocol following. Have you done this, Sunil? Have you done that? Have you had this test done? Have you had this injection? Tick, tick, cross, etc., etc. That's it. Why would I want to go and have a healthcare interaction like that? I have no interest whatsoever. And then there's some doctors out there who are simply just drug pushers, and their clinics are pill mills. What
Exactly. This dude's spitting the fucking truth, dude.
can I prescribe you next? What prescription do you need? Without ever talking about root causes. Whatever happened to how a medical consultation should be? How a medical professional should be able to sit down with their patient. In an ideal system, sit down, look at the patient, make eye contact. You are the center of my world during this time that I get to talk to you. Tell me...
How many of you have ever had that kind of interaction with a fucking doctor? That as soon as you go in there, doesn't want to know exactly what's wrong with you and prescribe you a fucking pill.
About yourself. Tell me, what are your symptoms? What are your concerns? Are you stressed right now? Are you sleeping enough? What are you eating? What are you putting into your body? Let's have a holistic discussion about your health, not simply going through mindless tick boxes. A lot of this as well is the fault of medical education, teaching doctors to become mindless robotic protocol followers. There's never any personalized medicine. There's never any critical thinking.
Okay, we'll stop there. There's never any critical thinking. I love it. There's never any critical thinking. He's correct. But there's also no humanity in that. And that's what it comes down to, is the humanity. There is no humanity in this. This is all commerce-based. It's all industry-based. It's all money-based. It's all slave programming-based. It's all consumerist-based. Okay? And I suggest you guys go check him out. Why I Stay Away from Doctors, Dr. Sunil Dand. But yeah, man, that's what we need. We need people just being honest, man. We need that. Because that helps people. All you cocksuckers who fucking worship your doctor, this is a doctor telling you the truth. And he's not the only one. Like I said, there's probably hundreds and thousands of doctors you can find that are coming out and talking about this now. Okay?